Welcome to Flick News Episode 17. This week we've got a lot of exciting news for you, from Sonic 3 being rejected for the Oscars to Big Hero 6 sequel update and much more. So,
let's dive right in.
First of all, Perry, the donkey who served as the model for Donkey and Shrek, has sadly passed away at the age of 30. Then Sonic the Hedgehog franchise has now grossed over $1 billion overall. Well, this is one of the only recent franchise that keeps getting better with each movie, and the future holds even more potential. Then Sony recently announced that they're working on a new live-action movies based on Horizon Zero Dawn and Helldivers. Sony, being one of the most premier video game publishers in the world, it already has a wide variety of franchises that are perfect for adaptation. And it seems like they're gonna turn every PlayStation game into an adaptation. They also gave some update on Until Dawn live-action film, confirming that this movie is focused on new characters and new story, and Peter Stormare will be reprising his role from the game. Flow wins Best Animated Film at the 2025 Golden Globe Awards, and the director Gintz Zilbalotis celebrates his Golden Globe win at In and Out, and he also confirmed that there's no plans for sequel right now. Then Lego and Nintendo are teaming up once again, this time to remake the classic Game Boy console in Lego form, and the kit is expected to be released in October. Sonic 3 is now available to pre-order on 4K UHD, and will releases on digital platforms on January 24th, just 1 month after its theatrical release. It has now crossed nearly $350 million worldwide, and by the time it releases on digital platforms, it will cross $500 million. Then Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Catnoir Season 6, all episode titles have been revealed in a new teaser trailer, and it will premiere on Disney Channel and Disney XD on January 25th at 11 a.m. EST. First Look at Modern Gangsters has been released. It's a new 2D anime series coming in 2026. The series follows the Kabuki gang as they flee to Japan to start fresh in America, but old rivals, the cops, and the challenges of modern life complicate their plans. Sonic 3 has now become the second highest grossing video game adaptation in the US, surpassing Sonic 2. The list is still topped by the Super Mario Bros. Movie, which earned nearly $575 million domestically. Then Thomas & Friends creator Britt Allcroft has sadly passed away at the age of 81. A new Adventure Time comic book series, The Land of Ooo, will launch by Oni Press, and the first comic will release on April 9th. Jim Carrey says he's open to returning as Dr. Robotnik for Sonic 4, and he also says, "I never turn down a role unless I'm not interested, but I love this crew, and it's fun to make a movie with them." And in another interview, writers have said that they're prepared to write in the character's return if Carrey wants to reprise the role. So there's definitely a strong chance he might return. Sonic 3 is ineligible to be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. It is among the 116 feature films that were made ineligible for consideration in the Oscars Best Picture category. These films did not follow certain benchmarks set by the Academy for consideration. Well, Sonic 3 is great, but it is not that good to win an Oscar, and the Academy typically favors dramas or films with significant social or emotional themes for Best Picture, and Sonic 3 is most likely an action-type movie. DreamWorks released some new looks and a new poster for Dogman, and it looks amazing. The movie will release in theaters in just few weeks on January 31st. Will you be watching it in theaters? Let me know in the comments. Then The Wild Robot didn't win any Golden Globe Award despite being the most nominated animated film ever, with 4 nominations including Best Original Score, Best Original Song, Best Animated Feature Film, and Box Office Achievement. Then Big Hero 6 producer Roy Conley teases the potential sequel. He says that he always secretly urged to do it, but it is really up to Don Hall, the original movie's director, whether he wants to make a sequel to that. It was Don's concept and idea. He loves working on new property, so we'll see what happens. Well, Disney nowadays making so much unnecessary sequels, but Big Hero 6 truly deserved this, so if it will ever happen, I'm always ready for it. Then, a Ghost of Tsushima anime is in the works at Crunchyroll and is set to release in 2027. It is being made by Kamikaze Duga, who created the Star Wars Vision episode, The Duel. And that's a wrap for this week's news. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.